my name is Brianna, and you're watching at iYouth Chats, the chat that everybody needs to hear. We're here today with Antonio Hunter, and we're going to be talking about single parent and teenage pregnancy. And can we start about saying a little bit about yourself today?
Well, thank you for bringing me today
Okay.
to talk to you. Yes, my name is Antonio Hunter. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, born and raised. Came into the military, did 20 years in the military. Got shot at a couple of times, blown up and everything, so I had to retire, wanted to get out of that life. So now I still work for the government though. Currently raising my twin sons, 14 years old, look just like they really do. So and it's kind of hectic. Now through 2 marriages, when we get divorced, I still have an extended family of 9 kids and 10 grandkids. I know, I only look like I'm 24.
I'm going to say that's a lot.
Yeah. So that's about it.
Okay. Can you explain the role of being a single father? I understand there's a lot of single mothers, but you're a single father. Can you explain the role of that?
Being a single father is probably the hardest thing I've ever done, because I had to be that stand-in. I had to be the mother and the father figure, because their mother is not really in their life. They don't have a mother figure. So my sons are very honest about things. When I was cooking, I had to feed them. They're like, "Daddy, I don't like this. Like, what is this?" You know, I had to learn to become a cook.
Yeah.
You know, I have to get up in the morning, take them to school, prepare them for school, go to work, come back, go to work, go get them from school, make sure dinner's done, put them in bed, and then I have time for myself. And you do that on a day-to-day basis. That takes up a lot of energy.
Yeah.
You know, and then for me to get stressed out does no good, because I never want for them to see me stressed out.
Yeah.
Because I might scare them. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Can you explain the roles, or actually, can you explain your strengths and your weaknesses of being a single father?
Oh man, that's a very good question. My weaknesses is probably when my sons get into a situation, be it at school, they go through bullying, they go through getting a bad grade on their report card, or if they go through the teacher getting mad at them, then crying, the emotional aspect. You don't do that with me. You're a hunter, man.
Yeah.
What you crying for? Somebody hit you? Somebody slap you? Somebody spit on you? You know, somebody in our family die?
Yeah.
What you crying for? You don't do that with me. So I can't relate with that aspect. The strengths, I would think the strength would be me trying to make them a good young man that's growing up. It's very important that what my sons see, what I portray to them, is a good image. So I want them to be able to see that I do, go to work every day, or I do have a degree. I make sure my family is taken care of, be it my 2 sons and all of my kids from my extended family and all of my grandkids. I make sure that, like all my granddaughters, from age 4 to 3 months old, all of them have bank accounts. Just to show them that if they ever get into a situation, they don't need a man to try to take care of them. They can take care of themselves. So it's very important that I show a good aspect for them.
Yeah, a good example.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, today in the media there's a lot of negative trend about black males. What advice would you give to anybody as a single father, or just out there like you, that have that stereotype?
Well, I believe it's very important as a black male, and a father, head of the household, to set the example at home. First of all, you have to make sure that your sons are not out there just having unprotected sex, because the consequences can be, having a baby. For my sons, if you have a baby, then you want to take care of that baby. 100 men is very important, so they're going to take care of their children. Also, I let my sons think, or I want my sons to always think about, if you are dealing with a woman, right, you get into a relationship, would you want somebody, like as far as domestic violence or something of this aspect, would you want somebody to slap up your mom? Would you want somebody to slap up your grandma? What would you do with somebody to slap up your sister or your niece? What would you do? We protect our women. Okay, so we don't cuss at our women, we don't put our hands on our women. So I try to show my sons that, and in turn, when they go to school, when they deal with their friends, they talk about, what's going on in their family or in their life or whatever. So raising kids are very expensive. If you think you're going to just get a young lady pregnant, the responsibility also comes with providing financially for that child for the next 18 years or 21 years, especially if they go to college. So you're going to be paying throughout your lifetime. Okay. Secondly, I would give them the advice of, this is your bloodline. This is what you're leaving. Our children are the future. What's going on right now with a lot of black men being killed for no reason at all, or miscellaneous reasons, is crazy. I mean, it's happened before and it's happening now. So as black men, we have the responsibility to make sure that our sons, daughters know what we should be doing, what guidelines we should be setting for them.
Can you explain to me the difficulty of having another relationship, or just like with you dating in general, with you being a single father?
The difficulty is like Chinese arithmetic. It's almost impossible because, I never want to bring someone to my house to meet my sons because they miss the void of, they have a void of the female or the mother figure. They latch on to people very quickly. So if I bring anybody there, they have to be somebody I'm very serious with. I never want to bring multiple people to the house, this woman or that woman or that woman, because we have a stereotype of being players and pimps. That's not what I show my sons. I don't bring anybody there. When women see that, okay, you're a single father, some say, oh, that's honorable, that's good, whatever. And then they see I have an extended family that I'm still involved with. Some of them be like, well, that's too much.
Yeah.
And I don't want to waste anybody's time. I'm not going to play with anybody, and I don't want them to waste my time. So pretty much, I stay to myself and I just raise my sons.
Is there any last comments or anything you would want to tell the young gentlemen these days, or anything you would say to your sons?
The decisions that you make today will definitely affect your future. Martin Luther King made an effect on us. Malcolm X made an effect on us. Steve Harvey is making an effect on us. We have to leave a legacy. What's your legacy?
Thank you, Antonio, for coming out today.
Thank you.
My name is Brianna Fisher, and you're watching at iYouth Chat, the chat that everybody needs to hear.